We're on episode 2 of this season of Ready to Love. I don't know what's going on with these relationship shows nowadays, but they ain't giving. All right? Now, we're going to get into it from a therapist perspective right about now. But make sure you hit that like, subscribe. You do all the dues for my channel to help us grow, evolve. We're on the road to 10,000. And you know we're going to hit it, but I need y'all support. Now, we get introduced to the next group of people. Okay? And maybe I have high expectations. Maybe I need to lower my standards. But it wasn't giving. It really wasn't. And earlier today I was watching, Love is Blind. And I'm starting to see a theme of y'all just putting people on TV shows for the sake of having cast members. But I'm just like, where's the substance? This show used to be so much better than what it is. And I just feel like we're going down this road of just doing things that have a TV show. Will Packer, what we doing? Okay? Because looking at some of these people, I'm just like, how did you get here? What is it about you that, someone's going to fall in love with? What do you really bring to the table? And I hate to say that because I know a lot of those negative male podcasts say that, but the earth is flat. Okay. So we get these new people. That's why it was a hodgepodge of people. Not a lot of substance. There were some people who stood out to me. Fritz, Rose. Okay. There are people they have careers, anesthesiologists. We got another firefighter. We got somebody in finances. Another person who's in visual, clothing. Those people to me, I'm like, okay, it seems like you have some substance. You are here for love. You are here to really meet somebody. Not just because you saw an ad saying Ready to Love was looking for casting in your area. Because some of these people, I'm just like, that's what it's giving. All right. Now, some of the people who kind of stood out to me, one of those people was Coley. One of those people who has a nice looking body. She's a flight attendant, which to me was a red flag. Only because, don't click my comments, only because I wonder how can you pour into a relationship when you're always gone. The foundation, we talk about that over here, the foundation of the relationship. How do you commit? And y'all can let me know. Y'all might be some flight attendants. Some of y'all might work for the airlines. How do you sustain a relationship when you're always gone? And the other person, say it was Fritz. He travels a lot too. He seems like he's ready to settle down now. He's had a lot of surface level relationships, but now he wants something of substance and really wants to pour into something. But Coley girl, and we're going to talk about what you did at the end, okay? But looking at her, you see a pretty face. You see someone who has a career going for them. But when you talk to them, what are the words that come out their mouths? Is there anything capturing you to think, this is someone I want to move forward with? This is someone I want to build with? Oh, let's continue to talk to her in the mixer. A lot of men were not feeling that, and I understood because I'm just like, girl, what are you talking about? It don't even make sense, okay? One person who also stood out to me was Tay. I really like her personality. I really like the way she looks physically, the way she carries herself, but she seems really down to earth. Now, she has been cheated on, okay? So I wonder if she's been able to heal from that in order to not have it fall into the relationship that she's in now. But, outside of her personality, what's behind that also? So, because this episode felt a little bit surface level, a little bit rushed. I feel like this mixer was not needed. Y'all don't need 2 mixers, but I know why you're doing it. To stretch out them ad dollars. Capitalism and make more money. But do we need another mixer? No, we don't need 2. Put everybody together and figure out another way to get another episode in. Another episode could be the couples after the reunion. Where are they now? What's going on with this season? Maybe we get a pre-show about a little matchmaking or a little bit more history or detail about each individual person. But I don't need no 2 mixers. The second one was not needed. And I appreciate the historical things that Tommy is adding in to connect it to the show in Philadelphia. But for some of these people, it's going over their head. Now, I think Coley was one of the people who said, she's not in history class. She don't need all that. And once again, it's like, girl, shut your mouth. Please please shut it. Because every time you talk, I'm just like, silence, silencio, please. We want you to get past the first episode. I want to see you mingle. I want to see you find somebody, meet your king, become somebody's wife, but your mouth is going to get you, it's going to get you off. You're not ready for love, okay? So I'm just like, oh my God, okay? And then we have Will and Sahara, okay? Sahara seems like a little bit, based off of the first mixer, she seems like she kind of learned a little bit, but I still feel like they kept her around for ratings. The way she acts in her confessionals and, you know, versus like when we see her at the mixer, I was like, I need some maturity. I need you to kind of like calm it down a little bit, not water yourself down. I'm not saying that, especially one black woman to another. I'm never going to tell you to water yourself down. But I think there could be like a balance and, you know, okay. And then Will, okay. Will is like, let me get my snacks before they kick me off. He already know he's donezo, okay? Will is not ready to love. He's not for this show. And I'm wondering, what do y'all ask when y'all interview these people? Do y'all do any type of digging, any background? Because I just don't know how Will got here. The same thing that people were saying in Mixer number 1 is the same thing people were saying here. Okay, there really wasn't a difference. I don't think he learned anything. I also wonder what was the time frame between that first mixer and the second. Was it the day after? Because he really just went into it like, I'm not going to be here for long, y'all. He was even joking about it with the firefighter, like, let me get my snacks. Let me enjoy my little conversations before they kick me off. I don't know if I've ever watched this show and somebody knew that they were leaving, so they were just like, let me just have a good time. Where the snack bar at? Because he is a mess, okay? And one woman said that Will was bald and don't listen. And is Sahara saying that the earth is flat? What? What are we doing here? Y'all should have just made one mixer so we saw everybody together. I just want to skip the mixers now. Next week, at least we're going to get the people dating. Because that's what I really want to see. I want to see all the personalities come together, mingle, get to know each other. Give me more of that. I don't need 2 mixers, all right? And the fellas, you know, when it comes down to it, they said they're not really matching with Shanice, who the body was bodying. But what was up here? What showed up first? Your mind or your body? Because it seems like the men were not able to get to know you because you're a person who sometimes leads with your career, leads with what you have done. But people want to get to know the person outside of that. Okay? All the things, you know, you've done with your career, the awards, all those things, sometimes people lead with that instead of what's behind that. Who you are as a person. Some people in a relationship are getting to know you. They might care about the boosting and all that stuff you've done. But other people, I think, at least in this setting, most of them are here really for relationships. They're really here for love. So they really want to get to know you and figure out who you are as a person. And I want people to get comfortable with getting to know themselves. Getting comfortable with showing up as yourself. Because it seems like nowadays when it comes to dating, people put up a facade, a front of what they think the other person wants, what they think society thinks that they should present as, that who you really are as a person, it gets lost. And then you have no sense of self because you're so used to showing up as a fraud. You make yourself a chameleon. And you shift shape and change into different people, showing up in different relationships as what you think and maybe your partner believes is really what they need from a relationship. Is that you? Okay. Now the fellas, when it comes down to the 2 people who, you know, are at the bottom 2, they say Will and Khalil, I think his name was. Khalil, I think he said he maybe spent too much time with Rose and didn't mingle with everybody. I would also be curious to know how long the mixer is to see how much time a person really does have to get to know the other person. It looks like it's about 20 minutes, but I know the reality of filming is that they were probably there a couple of hours and they just cut it down for an episode. But let me know in the comments if y'all know how long these mixers really are. But it comes down to both these two people. Will is sweating, but he already know you're being 86th. Okay, hopefully you put some snacks in your pocket. They full because you're gone. All right, he was eliminated twice. Can your self-esteem, your confidence come back from being eliminated twice? And then Tommy, to me, kind of puts him on blast, but tries to spin it in a strength-based way. Did y'all know he was in another mixer yesterday? Yeah. Then people over there said he wasn't ready to love. And then, Tommy got to, throw a curveball, and I let him come to this one too. And then y'all also said he wasn't ready to love. I would have been embarrassed. So that means 20 people, because 10 people at each mixer, or at least 19 of them didn't think that I was ready to love. But then Tommy tries to spin it and say, it's really courageous of you. You're really brave to do this once again. Okay, man. Ain't no reason I gotta be up here and you gotta put in my face like I kicked off twice. Don't embarrass me now. I'm already embarrassed. All right? And then we get the two women, Coley and Shanice. Now, y'all know Coley, the flight attendant. A lot of things went over her head. And Shanice is too professional. All right? When it comes down to it, Coley, you are not ready to love. And it's another woman who says, just like Sahara, don't waste my time. Okay, I was like, oh. She said, y'all don't F with me. I don't F with y'all either. Okay, but then Tommy's like, you sure about that? You sure? Because, it's about 10 other people over there who might actually like you and want to be with you before you just say F everybody. Oh, yeah, yeah, maybe I changed my mind. Okay, girl. This is why we should just have one big mixer like we did back in the day before them ad dollars over at OWN started controlling the TV show so that everyone gets an opportunity to meet all at once. I don't even know if you should really eliminate anybody during the mixer. I think we should do the mixer, one big mixer, and then we have the first set of dates, and then after the first set of dates, then we choose one man and one woman to eliminate, okay? Because in the mixer, it's like, once again, I want to know how much time these people are having to really get to know each other and vibe it out, because I don't really know if it's fair to kick someone out based off of maybe a couple of hours of mingling versus, okay, we have the mingling and then we have some dates, and I can kind of see what matches if you're a person here that I can get to know, but in only a short amount of time, I really don't feel like it's fair. All right. But next week, we're going to get more dates. These people, how are y'all casting? What happened to what this show used to be? To me, it's not about love no more. It's just about finding people who are going to be comical, entertaining, to give us ratings. And it wastes a lot of people's time. I'm still wondering how old boy would, was it 5 kids and 3 baby mamas? How you get on this show? We even see in the previews, Tay is sitting next to him and getting to know him. And he mentions that, the baggage, all the stuff he got coming along with him. And she's like, oh, let me get my drink and go over here. Go over there with your village. Okay. So is it likely that he is even going to find anybody on this show? No, it's not. So is it here for conversation? Is he here for entertainment purposes? Because why is it that some of these women who are here for love, who have careers, who've been through some things with men, that you would bring somebody on who potentially reminds them of what they are trying to heal from, what they are trying to overcome, is sitting right next to me right here having a drink. So are you playing games with some of these people's hearts? And y'all have to know, off the rip, off the first episode, some of these people are not worthy of being on this show, are not ready for love. Okay? Do they have relationships even with themselves? Have they even turned the mirror on themselves to see what is it that I need to work on and improve so that I can be ready to love? Okay? But it was kind of a bust. All right? I don't need 2 mixers. We don't need no elimination. And let me give you another chance, girl, because we got 10 other people over here. No. One big mixer. Everybody mingles together. Okay, what happened to that? What happened? But yeah, some of these people, I'm just like, how you get here? But then there are other people. I like Rose. I like Fritz. I think Khalil just needed some more time to really get to know some people. And I think there's some, people in the other, the first mixer who would probably do very well with some of these people. So let's just come together. Can we? Can we stop playing games for entertainment, for ratings, for ad dollars, playing with people's hearts who really want love, who really want substance, okay? They just don't make these dating shows like they used to no more. I could see that. Okay? But let me know your thoughts. What you think about this second episode? Are you watching? Do you still believe it's possible to find love on a reality show? To find love on Ready to Love? Because how many successful couples do we have? And I know we had that fake wedding last week, but have they even got married in real life? This is season 10, and we have not have no weddings. And you have to think each season we have at least 20 people. So when you do the math, 20 times, is that 10? How many people have we gone through and not got no couples that have lasted to marriage? It shouldn't have been that long. It really shouldn't, right? But let me know your thoughts because, of course, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about these people who stood out to you? Did you think old girl with the tattoos, was it too much? Because I have a lot of tattoos, okay? But was it too much? All right. But let me know. We can get into it. Make sure you hit that like, you subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.